gotta say, I've always said in life, it's always about the journey, not the destination. The journey is where things happen lots of times that maybe prepare you for your destination, life, all kinds of things, if you have your eyes open to it. I've been practicing with everything I do to talk with God first and ask Him if He wants to reveal to me what I should be expecting out of my interaction that I'm going to have with a person, if I should be meeting with the person or not, and if I get an inclination, a gut feeling, and sometimes that happens, and I believe that's my answer sometimes, or sometimes I get nothing, which means do it your way, I'm with you, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm also a big proponent of, and I'm on social media a lot, so I'm on my phone a lot when I'm alone, and that's to have connection still, some sense of not being alone, and having a family, my social family, okay? And that's for my own self, so I don't feel alone sometimes, and I want to be a part of people, with society. But when I'm with people, I like to, and I think it's the right thing to do, I like to put my phone away and be present and not distracted. And I understand sometimes you got to check things, you have business you got to attend to, and I try to structure that in a way that it's not going to interfere with my interaction with that person, because every interaction you have, there's a reason for it. You don't have to search for it, it'll show itself to you. And I gotta tell you, it just reminds you of me anyhow, how blessed I am for the people and interactions that God leads me to or has put in my path throughout life. I haven't been to Arizona in I think over 10 years or so, but when I lived here and traveled through, I met some good people, people that I value. We've all changed since then, and that's a beautiful thing to see as well. In people that you don't have to be in constant contact with. You don't gotta send gifts or anything, cards or whatever it might be. Just having that person and having a voice with them from time to time and some fellowship is enough. And it's when it needs to happen. And since I've been in Arizona, my plan was to leave the other day. I got to see my old friend Edgar, and the waitress. Could have swore we probably see each other all the time, but it's been over 10 years and only a few conversations in between. But we were carrying on and picked up just like, obviously in a different way we were carrying on than what we used to. We've grown. But she could have swore it was like there was never a day where we weren't hanging out. And I love that feeling, and that's the way I cherish those relationships I have. It doesn't need constant nurturing. But we both have an understanding, unsaid even, a feeling from when we met and why we became what we are. It's just a knowing of who we are and wanting to still have communication with that person. And you have to drop off a lot of people in life that aren't, either their ears aren't open to things or the differences are too different. You're unequally yoked, whatever you want to call it, okay? And that's for growth too. Things have to be left behind so new things can come to be. I got to meet up with a guy who I've literally only seen physically one other time. No, maybe two or three times in just quick meetings that I've stayed in touch with, and we do some networking, some business. And he extended a welcome opening to me. We worked out, we went out to lunch, and he offered his home to me to stay. Even said, hey, even if we're not here, here's the code, come on in, do what you gotta do. And I appreciate that. That's telling, it's a reconfirmation of, you know, you always self-examine, you wonder, do other people think I'm a good person? What do people think of me? Like a little, I try not to care too much what other people think, because what other people think of you is not your business. It'll come to fruition and you'll see and make the choices you need to make. But I just feel very blessed in the reception I've gotten while here. I met up with my ex-wife. and I was concerned about doing that. And I spoke to God, and He said, gave me the green light, like you ain't got nothing to worry about. And we both shared things that helped each other's growths, I think. And it was affirmed by her saying thank you in a sincere way. So whatever I said must have been something she needed to hear, and I'm happy about that. And she also said some things that I needed to hear, so there was a great exchange, and I know it was divinely entwined to make it happen. Blessed for that, and I wish her the best. Because of that meeting, and it extended because of what needed to happen. Because of that, it put my time frame off a little bit from what I originally had planned, and that's okay, because it's about the journey to the destination. And because of that, I got to meet up with another friend of mine who are still who we are in all the ways, except for we've grown and changed some of our ways, and rediscovered new things about each other that we haven't discussed. I didn't know he was into, I didn't know his understanding or his beliefs about God or how he felt in that, and he didn't mind either. We were pretty hedonistic back when we met before. So we recognized that in each other, and conversation was so natural, so flowy, man. It's so different from our old conversations, but still flowed like our old conversations did, but in a healthier area, okay? And also, again, very extending of graciousness and willingness to put me up and let me stay there. And we didn't go out to dinner, we didn't have to do anything like that. We hung there and just had great conversation the whole time. A lot about our beliefs and understandings and about the world and acceptance of one another's and our changes. And you don't know if you're there if you're there for somebody else or they're there for you, or maybe it's a mutual thing. But I have to think that, because I extended that stay too. I was going to leave last night, and everything was so well, and then I'm glad I stayed. And I woke up and I told him before I went to bed, I said, look, I'm going to give it 3 and leave, but that's not in concrete. He seen me sleeping, he thought, well, I can wake him up, but he did tell me it's not concrete, so he must need it, I'll let him sleep. And he did. I woke up and he said, no, sorry, but this is the reason I did it. I was like, no, I told you that for a reason, okay? I didn't know if our interaction was done, and we had more further great conversation this morning. He cooked me a nice plate of eggs and some toast, and we had some good fellowship. And I can't be more grateful for this stop through Arizona and the acceptance of the not completely different me, but my different choices that I'm making, the reason I'm making them, in the, what would I say, the nod of approval. Whether I got that or not, I know what I'm doing, and they know that about me, that whether they did or not, I'm doing me. But I can see genuinely in the heart, okay, the happiness and the thumbs up and the I'm with you and I love what you're doing. Those interactions are priceless. Priceless. And I've had a lot of those recently. And it helps you, it opens revelations up about past things. I don't spend a whole lot of time looking at past anymore, but you have to look back to understand lessons and self-evaluate, and lots of future things that happen or present things that happen are relatable to past, and you see your growth as to how you accept them or handle them now versus how you would have then. It's a beautiful thing. Growing forward is not a bad thing. Leaving things behind that don't serve you in order to grow forward is what life is about. Staying stagnant and still is not something you should do. When I am stagnant and still, and when many people are, you start to have depression, you start to have other things. You have to keep putting things in front of you and to chase things. Want to learn more. And I'm so blessed. So blessed. I have a friend of mine, she goes, when I stopped by in Indianapolis, she goes, so you're actually homeless. I go, well, I'm in transition, but essentially, yeah. And I don't have a fear or worry. I know I'm going to have a place when I go where I'm going. It's already set up. But there's something about feeling fulfilled, like you have everything you could ever want with it, not needing anything, and knowing you really are what some people would consider homeless, or I've been called a vagabond, a gypsy. I've been called all those things, and if you know me, you might have thought the same thing. I would love to know what word comes to your mind when you think about Rich, when you think about me, okay? In talking, oh, Rich is crazy. I don't know how he does it, or man, I'm encouraged in what he does because he can do it. All those things. I wonder sometimes. I think we all do. Wonder what is somebody's view of me? They think I'm crazy or whatnot, or they feel sorry for me, or they envy me for having that. Those things. Life is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful when you let go of the worry, the pain, the hurt that you're holding. It's not for you to hold. It's for you to move past it. Take the lesson, learn it, so that you can better yourself or handle things in a different way that make life easier for you. But man, I want to throw out such a huge thank you and blessing to those people that I just got to interact with again. I thank you guys. Conversely, we've shared and you've touched me, and I hope my sharings were with you have done something for you as well. I just feel very humbled and lucky that I have solid ones that I have in my life, in my family, in my extended family of friends that I hold near and dear, that I can see once in 10 years and still have, even through our changes and growth, we still have a bond, and that's priceless. And I am, gratitude is how you should start your day. And since I hit my knees that day and prayed to God on what I should be doing and where I should be going, and basically submitted to God and said, my plans don't work when I try to make them my way, so I'm taking the tools you've given me and asking you for guidance, and I'm submitting to you to send me on my path to hopefully find the fulfillment I need. And my fulfillment will always be in the ability to help others, whether it be through words, actions, a warm embrace, a gift if I can. And I want to so be able to do that for more people. I still don't need much and won't ever need much. If I have an abundance, I will have the things I need to be able to more readily be able to give and help others. That is what I want to do. I used to be afraid of money, and rightfully so, with the lifestyle I was leading and with the choices I was making and with the lack of having God on a daily, recognizing God and having Him walk with me on a daily. I would have, who knows what could have happened if I had it. So I had a rightful fear of it, and it wasn't time for me. And I may never have an abundance of things like that, but I still feel fully blessed and fulfilled and grateful for what I have. And I'm knowing that I've always had what I needed to do what I was doing, whether that be raise a family, provide for my children, for the people in my life. I've always had that. I've never lacked being able to have that. So I've never needed more. But I need more now because I have bigger goals to help more. And I believe I will have enough to be able to do that again. And I believe I won't be irresponsible with what is given to me. Because anything given to me, whether it's just a conversation, a place to sleep, a meal, a hug, those are enough. And I would do the same, and always have. My door has always been open to many people. Being smart with is one thing. Saving it to make sure you don't have to worry about how you're going to provide. I don't worry on a daily. Even if I don't have to provide, even for myself, I'm blessed. I will have enough. Before I left, I donated a bunch of stuff to I had Choices, Goodwill, Salvation Armies, and such. First, I gave to people I knew first. If they could use it, I said, hey, if you can use it, here. If you have the availability and can help me by paying me for some of it, great, I'm selling it to you. If not, I'll give it to you. But there was a Ritter House on Ritter in Indianapolis. There was a time where I was in between jobs and I was low on food and didn't have a bunch of funds, so I needed help. And there's an app called Community Compass that shows you all the churches or the buildings that help people in need. They don't question you. Are you homeless, or do you just need a little, or do you need a lot? No, it's designed to give directly to people that need. I don't believe that's a source of a well that you should always be going to, because the idea is to help you through a time. And then the idea is to move past that and provide for yourself again. And then give help to those people that helped you to help others. So I had a lot of stuff left over, a lot of nice stuff, clothes, coats, shoes, housewares. You know, in this place in particular, I really like, because I could tell they did a lot with the community. And the woman I had contact with, Becky, she is a beautiful woman, would give the shirt off her back. It does a lot of stuff to give. And I felt it, I seen it, and I wanted to give back, so I gave everything to them. And when I was leaving, I can't have perishable stuff that's going to spoil or go bad, but I did ask, I said, hey, for my road trip, because, you know, I'm the guy who will walk into a gas station and want everything, and it's expensive. She provided me with enough snacks. And when I say snacks, I mean bags of beef jerky, Slim Jims, protein drinks, energy drinks, electrolyte drinks, bag of popcorn, some Teddy Grahams, some sweet tarts. I love my sweets. And she gave me all of these things. And I'm so grateful. It is still lasting. I'm almost done with my last couple things, and I'm almost to my destination. And again, it just shows me I have enough. I was through that exchange of giving and receiving. It's just enough to get me through. I pulled out some bread and peanut butter and started making a sandwich when I was at my buddies. And he goes, dude, are you hungry? I said, no, I got everything I need right here. I'm good. And I'll have just enough to get me there. And even though I have a GoFundMe going, but even in people have given enough for me to get to a point. Not everybody contributed through the fund me. Some people just said, here, I want to help you, and here, take this, which has completed what I need to get to where I need to go. There'll be other challenges, but I believe I'm going to pick up some work, hopefully as a trainer, while I'm learning my studies there. And I believe that's going to happen naturally, and I'll have everything I need that way. So I want to thank all of you for everything, for the well wishes, for the gifts, the funding, for the sharing of my mission and my need of things to others that you think could help me, from strangers and from other people that I know. You guys are what makes the world a beautiful place, because it's caring about your fellow man, okay, and helping however you can. And that's a beautiful thing. If we had more of that, unselfish reasons for doing it, this world would be different. And I just wanted to say a big thank you. And I also wanted to update you. I haven't been on my phone. I haven't been doing any of that because I've been present with the great people that I have in my life. And it's invaluable to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. May He give you everything you've ever wanted at the time that He knows you can handle it. Truly mean it. You're good people. I love you. Stay blessed. Be blessed. Keep the blessing. blessings coming my way as well, guys. It means everything to me. Thank you. I'll keep updating when I'm on the road. Mikey. I just see Mikey on there. Mikey, thank you, brother. When I was in town there, I was hoping I'd bump into you. I stopped at some of the old haunts. Didn't see you there. And man, thank you. Okay. Damien, how you doing, brother? Veronica Combs, your words on Facebook, your affirmations positive in what I'm doing. And we met through one of my exes, and we've always been in touch. There's a reason God has you in my life. I didn't know how much a relationship you had with him, but you show him through your words to me. So there's no even doubt as to why you and I still have conversations in the talks that we do through social media. I value you. I appreciate you. Damien, my man, you guys have opened your hearts and home to my daughter, and our friendship was brought on through another relationship I had, and you extend that to my daughter. Thank you. That means a lot, knowing that people are also taking care of my people, my blood on that one. Thank you. Dana Parks. We communicated, but no means other than social media. Somehow stayed in touch every once in a while. Happened to be in town in Michigan when I was in Michigan. And what a beautiful interaction we had. Conversation, amazing. You're an amazing individual. You're a beautiful human being. A lot of common interests. And then you helped when you didn't need to, and I know you know that I didn't expect nothing from you, but you helped too, and generously. Thank you. It went well, and it's working to get me where I need to be. None of the stuff I've asked for, whether I was helped or not, God had me, and God had me working through you guys as well, and it's just enough. Still got more I may need or I may not need. I don't know. A lot of people ask me, Anthony Trammell, my man, we did a lot of work together. Had some great times, man. We were much younger then. You have become a beautiful father, man. The love you show with your interaction with your boy makes me proud. Makes me proud to know you, my man. Because I know the people that we've all known and grew up around. And I always knew you were a good one and you were going to be great. And you are, my man. You have a huge heart. You're a huge dude with a huge heart. And the love you show by the way that you've stepped up with your son from the very beginning. Always knew what you were going to be with him, to him. Without a doubt. And I see it, bro. I see it. It's love. Every time I see your guys' pictures, I feel love. Okay? There's no anything else. When I see the picture, I feel love. That's what I see when I see you two together. Proud of you, man. You should be proud of yourself, and I know you are. And I'm sure your son is. And man, we still give each other the thumbs up and the nod of approval, and from time to time, hey brother, how are you? Good to see you. Glad to see what you're doing, man. Every interaction I've had with anybody in my life, man, has been for a purpose and a reason. All of us have had that, I believe. It's about being aware of it. And sometimes we're not aware of it until we have the wisdom to acknowledge it. It comes from self-reflection or just blessings. Uncanny things that you can't deny are blessings. God works every single minute, every single second, every single day. There's not a mistake, okay? We get smarter about how we recognize it. He reveals things to us when it's time to be revealed so we can grow in our missions, our own lives, our own goals and such. And, man, I'm blessed. It's my sister, Wendy. I love you. You know that. We've had ups and downs. Never ups and downs that would take us away from being a relationship. Well, you're stubborn. And I know you. And to know you is to love you. We've always been there for each other regardless. You not always understand my choices. I don't understand your choices sometimes because we live differently. And that's okay. both of us are needed in this world with the way you do it and the way I do it. We're both needed. We both bring joy to people's lives, I like to think. I know you do. You are the life of everything, okay? And you show that and exemplify it in all your actions. So when you have down spots in your life, and I know we all have, and I know you'll get through it. I'm never worried about you. She's in it. She's in it. She'll get through it. And I know you. I hope you know. Same here with me. We're strong. We'll go through it because we can. We're put through it because we can, and because we're going to come out of it. We're going to be better when we do. And you are as well, and I am as well. And I love it. I love you. I love you. My blood. I'm proud to say you're my sister. Tammy. We also met through my very best friend, Heather, an angel that walks this world. And to know her is to know that, and I'm sure you know. You can't help but be touched by her. Look at that, I get emotional talking about her because of how instrumental she was in my life. A beautiful being who I will always cherish. Much like all of you, no one's more important than the other in that regard, but man. So Tammy, I see you guys follow my stuff from time to time and our interaction. I knew she's got good people in her life. You're definitely one of them. The whole crew is. You guys accepted me without knowing me, and we met in a bike thing. I was wilding out. It was my summer of winning. You guys were supporting me. Brandon kicked my butt that year and won the contest. And Brandon, beautiful soul, taken too soon. But through that one interaction of meeting him on stage, doing what we were doing, he came over to me and we had camaraderie with one another. He introduced me to his wife, Tara, beautiful woman, and I pray for you. I know you were left, he left too soon, and you're making it, and I'm sure you show him in your life all the time. But Tammy, you and your group welcomed me in. Heather introduced me to you all, and I became instant family in a sense of a feel that way. And I thank you guys. Just seeing your crew, your group, the goodness that's in you guys is beautiful. Something I have some envy of because you guys are so tight knit. Now I'm a mover, I'm a traveler, and I'm built that way. And God says, you know, not all walks will be easy, and some will be meant to be alone. But I was designed for this. I know that. You all know that. I don't think it's a secret. But the things I love, and it's not an envy of a jealous thing, because I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy to see that. Because again, that's a showing of God and community, fellowship and friendship. And I know you guys do good things for people. So thank you. Thank you for just being who you all are. I am truly blessed. I got more blessings coming, and I want to bless others. So, anyhow, I am a happy, happy, happy man. All right? There were times where I'd say I was happy and I was struggling with things. And I was still happy. I was still grateful for even the struggle because of the things I knew I was learning through and what I would come out as. But sometimes I felt like hope was lost a little bit. Maybe my choices put me... No. Choices built me. Free will was given to me. I made some choices that weren't so good, but even out of those things, built me. And good things still did come from those, maybe for other people and for me. Life's a crazy thing when you reflect and you look at it all. And if you can do all that, have no regrets, and be grateful for it, you're living right. You're living life, and God's in you and blessing you. So, have a beautiful day, guys. I'm going to continue my journey on this drive. I'll start posting updates again because I'm going to be alone for a minute again. When I get to California, I'll be meeting a guy named Nick. I've been talking with him since I decided to join the mission. Gaining some fellowship with him. I believe I'll be staying with him and maybe another roommate or so. I'm not sure. I haven't asked. I don't care about all the caveats to all the small stuff. God will reveal it, and things are going to happen and lay out the way that they're supposed to. I have complete faith in that. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what I've been built for to be utilized. the excitement of everything's exciting and new. In the Bible, it talks about being like a baby. And it's not act like a baby. It's not rely on everybody to give you everything. Work is important. Being able to sustain yourself is important. It's in the Bible to do so. But it's also in the Bible to, when you're down, people will help. And I see it all the time, and I've seen it, what you've all done for me. Thank you. Gosh, I don't even know where I was going with that. The gratitude overtook me, but yeah. So in everything I do now, I talk with God. What do you want me to do? Let's say if I were driving right now, and I'm not going to speak into the air. I think what you put emotion to and belief in and action towards, yeah, you'll get. But I can say this as an example. If I were to get a flat tire, I'm not going to be irritated. I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to believe that I'm going to be excited to see, why did I get this flat? This is the way I'm living right now. I'll be excited. Why did I get this flat? Who might I come in contact with during this flat? Maybe it's an opportunity for somebody else to help because they feel like they need to do something. They see me on the side of the road and they help me fix a flat. Or maybe the tow truck driver shows up to, through my insurance and changes it. And there's, maybe, who knows, maybe I said something and we spark a conversation that has some influence or some change or a message given to me or to him. So every single thing I do is exciting because I'm now not trying to have a plan and have it all figured out. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. With some structure, I have a course that I know what I'm doing. You still got to have that. But even then, I asked for God, what's my course? And he gave me the direction to go into. He never said for sure what I'll do while I'm there. That's part of the excitement. But I know I'm headed here for a reason. In that, I know what I want to do and I could use it for that. And that's exciting. But if God puts me there to do something else while I'm there, I'll know. And it'll be exciting. Every single part of your life, every moment in your day, try to find a new excitement for it. Because it's not by accident. The little inconveniences, we hear these stories all the time, like, great, the taxi driver didn't show up late, I'm going to be late, I missed my flight. Well, then you find out that all the baggage on that flight went somewhere else and those people didn't get it back for a week. You saved your butt. Seemed like an inconvenience, was a blessing. It's exciting, right? I like adventure, and I know I can pivot. I'm very good at pivoting. But adapt, overcome, right? It's a motto for a reason. And in life, you need to be able to do that and do it without worry because you know you have the tools and you are trained to do it. That's me. I have the tools. My whole life is training me to do something. Kind of know what it is, but it's coming, and I'm excited. So everybody know I'm good. I'm excited. I'm hopeful for fulfillment, and I don't doubt I'll have it because no longer am I trying to figure it all out on my own and put a structured plan together that I got to follow verbatim. Done that a million times, bump into those same things all the time. It's him saying, I let you do it and showed you could be successful, but it's not what is going to fulfill you, so I'm going to shut the door so that you can search somewhere else and find the fulfillment. But it wasn't until I hit my knees to pray to God and asked him for direction, exact direction, because I'm a stupid man, that he really started revealing the things. It was because I gave total submission to him, I believe that. It says submit, seek, and all things will be given unto you. And all things have been on this journey. Some people go, I couldn't live that way. Man, you don't know what if something happened, could you even fix that? Maybe I'm not supposed to. I have true belief in this, man. And I'm sure many of you relate. If you do, let me know. If you want to share examples of things, please. Because while this feels very special to me, I don't feel unique in it. I know a million other people have had these things happen and experienced them. And you can recognize one another in walks of life. So that's why life's beautiful. I'm gonna jam out to some tunes. Maybe I'll throw some karaoke on again later. Sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna. And just live your day to day and love it. Love life. Be thankful. Be grateful. I'm grateful for you all. Thanks for